So how do you know that? How do you recognize that somebody is God's will for your life? There will be peace, and then there will be confirmation. We see that in the life of Mary and Joseph when the angel appeared to Mary and told her that blessed are you amongst women and blessed is the fruit of your womb and you're going to give birth to a son and all that. At first she was troubled, right? But she came to terms with the fact that let it be unto me according, as your word says. And this was confirmed also by the angel of God appearing to Joseph. So it was not one-sided. If God is leading you to somebody, how you know that this is the person that God wants you to walk the aisle with is that there will be peace in your heart, and this peace will be confirmed by the word of mouth from the other person and maybe another witness, so that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, this person's coming up as a potential suitor is God's will for your life. Number 2, shared values and beliefs. You must align in faith, values, and your life goals. So this is another way you recognize that somebody is your God's will for your life. If both of you have divisions, you have a vision going to Algeria, for instance, permit my mundane example, and you are going to United Kingdom, for instance, you see the disparity with these 2 civilizations, you're going to have conflicts, right? For people who find it very difficult to come to terms with why this person is going this direction and I'm going this direction, it might just be that this person is not God's will for your life. Because if they are God's will for your life, you have shared values and beliefs, alignment in faith, values, and life goals. Number 3, mutual growth. I usually campaign a lot for mutuality in growth, and it's because relationship before marriage is quite different from relationship after marriage. What you are as singles most times is solidified when you get married. So it's not like you get married and then a miracle happens and you just switch and you become this whole perfect being. No, if you are slow to speak before you got married, you're likely going to improve on being slow to speech after you get married, right? Because I've noticed that one of the reasons why couples struggle a lot in marriage is they get married and then one partner is not growing. One is growing, the other is not. And so there's a drag, and this brings conflicts and friction in the home. So while you are meeting this person who wants to spend the rest of his life or her life with you, you need to check for mutuality in growth, encouragement and support in spiritual growth and personal development, most especially. Number 4, healthy communication. I once had an affair with a lady while I was single, and I've always been a very inquisitive type, and I began to ask questions, especially when I was not sure. And yeah, when you are in doubt, ask questions. You're in a relationship and you're not sure, don't flare up. Ask questions, be polite and ask questions. It's very important. Communication is very, very important. I usually say that one way to kill a relationship is to kill the communication. Communication is life. Every other thing flows through that life wire, right? So I began to ask questions. Why is this like this? Why is that like that? And she was like, are you a questionnaire? I knew in my heart that this was not going to work. Right? So healthy communication, open and honest communication with respect, understanding is a good indicator that this person is someone that God will want you to walk the aisle with. Number 5, supportive community. Positive feedback and affirmation from trusted friends, family, or mentors. So something is shady when someone is coming to ask your hand in marriage, but they are in the dark. They want this whole thing to be in the dark. Nobody should know. Let's just do it and get married quietly. That's very risky. You know, it shows that he's trying to hide something, and you might be shocked to see what that is if you walk the aisle with him or her. A healthy relationship is such that allows mentors to be abreast of what is going on in that relationship, so you don't get into ungodly practices, sin, and all that. So how do you recognize that somebody is God's will for your life? There will be supportive community. Trusted friends and mentors can make comments and even give you God's perspective about that relationship. Number 6, how you recognize that somebody is God's will for your life is the fruitfulness of that relationship. You know, the evidence of a healthy, thriving relationship enhances both your life. When you meet somebody and it just looks as if different parts of your life is thriving, it's just this ceaseless flow. It might not be financial, might just be something about personal development. Just find out that you meeting this person every time, interacting with this person, just there's this level of growth and development. You know, you're even driven to want to become a better person because of that person. It's a very good sign that he or she is likely to be God's plan for your life. Ultimately, it's very important to seek guidance through prayer, reflection, mentors, family, trusted friends, and family members, so you don't make a mistake. I hope this has blessed you. This is Collins Aderho, bringing you True Weakness Podcast. Thank you for watching.